That will do, miss.
All right.
Oh, so that's the cozy little summer place where you're going to spend your vacation.
Oh, yes, Baker, that's it. And here is that cozy, restful living room.
Oh, swell.
Isn't that nice?
When are you leaving, Tim?
As soon as the office closes at noon.
Say, if the old man appoints the new general sales manager today and you leave, you might miss out.
Gee, Baker, that's right.
Listen, men, you can go away because yours truly happens to be the next one in line for that job.
Well, Mr. Ryan, Mr. Clifford wants to see you right away.
Oh, Mr.
Congratulations.
What?
Well, congratulations.
Thanks. Well, that settles it. Gentlemen, as general sales manager of this firm, I will run this sales department differently. I will be hard, firm.
Mr. Ryan.
Oh, but yes, I put it right.
Will you hurry?
Yes, sir, yes. You see, I'm sorry. I was over there and...
Get inside. Well, sit down. So you think you're the man for the position of general sales manager, eh?
Well, Mr. Clifford, I think that...
I'm going to give you a chance.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Clifford. I'll work very, very hard, too.
Well, you'd better. You're leaving this afternoon for your vacation, I understand.
Oh, yes. Mrs. Ryan and I have taken a house at Lake Manhattan.
Lake Manhattan? Well, Mrs. Clifford and I are driving out that way this afternoon. We'll stop in and say hello.
Oh.
And it'll give me a chance to meet Mrs. Ryan.
That'll be delightful. You can stop overnight.
The Clifford organization always likes to look into a man's home. I must be sure that you're the man to meet the right people.
We'll be very happy to have you. Well, Mrs. Ryan is waiting downstairs with the car now. You see, we're leaving right away, so I'll say goodbye, Mr. Clifford. Goodbye, Mr. Clifford, I know you'll be proud of me as your general sales manager. Mr. Clifford, as your general sales manager, I will be strong. Nothing will move me. Yes, goodbye, Mr.
Just think, my husband, general sales manager.
Irene, I forgot to tell you. Mr. and Mrs. Clifford will visit us, so everything depends upon the impression you make.
Don't worry, Tim. I'll make him proud of you. Just wait until he sees my family.
Oh, Irene, that's one thing I wanted to tell you. Your family must not come to our summer home.
Oh, Tim, you can't keep my family away from our summer home. Now.
Oh, I can't. And why can't I?
Because they're already there.
I can... Oh, your family, the Wackies, on my vacation. Father with his inventions, brother's ideas, oh.
Brother says all you do on your vacation is just rest and have a good time. Brother says you should be able to make some money on your vacation.
Now, what is that Wacky family cooked up now?
I don't know. Brother wouldn't tell me. All he said was, oh, boy, won't Tim be surprised.
Oh.
Yes, this is the place. Oh, Tim, didn't Brother have a brilliant idea?
Come in and eat or we'll both starve. Inventions invented while you wait by Wacky Senior. Irene, look!
Yes, this is your surprise.
Surprise! They turned our place into a boarding house. And look what they say about my boss. Wacky homemade candies, better than that Clifford junk. Bust the Clifford Candy Trust. Down with Clifford, up with Wacky.
Oh, Brother purposely did that to help you.
Yeah, help me out of a job.
Oh, now, Tim, you've got to show Mr. Clifford that you're independent.
Welcome to the Wacky Wayside Inn.
Oh, Tim, doesn't Father look grand?
Yes.
How are you, Mr. Wacky? We're not allowed to shake hands with customers.
Irene, do you realize what my boss will say when he gets here?
What?
Hold on to your roll, and swingers!
It's Brother!
Say, are those grits
Now, you see how nice Brother is, Tim?
Well, yes, they are a little heavy. Would you like to carry this one? Oh, no, I just wanted to know if they were heavy. I'll put the car away.
As you are.
I want to point out to you the one and only Wacky bell system for room service.
Well, there's no wires connected to this bell.
Oh, that's the old way with wires.
Oh, I'm sorry I brought it up. And would you mind telling me how the new way works?
Well, in all the rooms upstairs, they have little buttons which also don't have wires. Now, they press the little button if they want something, and the more they press the little button, the less this bell rings, if at all. Then they get tired pressing the little buttons upstairs, and they come downstairs to get what they want.
Say, how is it you know so much about this? I thought it was supposed to be a surprise.
Well, if you think you're surprised, Tim, you should have seen me when I first thought of the idea.
Yeah, I've got to go to my room and clean up. Going up?
Oh, an elevator.
Step lively!
Oh, Brother, that's wonderful.
Yep, another of Father's inventions. But Irene, it's just 2 elevator doors and a wall.
I know, but it makes it look like a hotel.
Now you walk up. That settles it. Now you've all got to get out of here.
Oh.
This is my vacation, understand?
Tim, please act like a gentleman. Oh, here comes a customer.
Good heavens, it may be my boss.
The customer. Remember, he must not escape. Forward, march!
Welcome. Oh.
Hello, everybody. What a lovely place, and so nice and quiet. I love quiet places. See my reservation, dearie. Madam Petite Marie and a performing pets. Don't play with the dogs, mister. Come on, boys. Come on. Come on now, boys. Now line up. Come here. That's the boy. Now line up. Get in line. Get. Stand up, mister. Well, you mind better than the dogs do. Sit down.
3 rooms, the best in the house.
Irene, you're not going to let these dogs stay in this house?
Why, of course, Tim. And be careful. The dogs will hear you.
My dear sir, I've traveled all over this world, including England. I've appeared before the crown heads of all of Europe, and if you say another word, I'll smash you right in the snoot. My dogs are the finest dogs in the... where's my Airedale? Let that Airedale in. And out. You know, he's just wild about birds and trees.
Irene, you can't have these dogs here.
Oh, yes, I can, Tim. I sent for them. Look.
But all right, but I won't be on the same floor with these wolfhounds.
You won't have to be, Tim. I'm giving the lady 303, and we're taking room 205.
Hon, could I get a little snack of food for my dog?
Why, certainly. I'll send for the chef.
Oh, Mr. Ryan, don't look now, but...
Yes?
I'm the cook.
All right, go with her. She'll feed your bloodhounds.
Come on. Boys, I don't like him. Let that Airedale in.
Please, Irene, after all this, I have to rest. Give me the key.
Register.
Register? Register in my own summer home?
Of course.
All right.
Do you want a $5 room or a $10 room?
Now, what's the difference?
$5.
$5. Get the key.
Get the key.
$5. Vacation.
This is a nice room, 502.
502? You said 205. You got it backwards.
Well, we're going in the back way.
I'm going in the back.
This is the room with all of Father's inventions.
Yeah, well, now, why didn't you warn me before I started to unpack? Oh, I'm dying for a drink. Why, that's a rock.
Yes. The water is kind of hard here.
Now, what is that?
Oh, that's one of Father's inventions. You use that when you take a shower.
Where's the telephone? Where's the telephone? I thought so. The radio plays while you telephone.
Yes, it serves two purposes. While you're waiting for your number, you get entertainment.
Oh, that makes it perfect. Your father's invention. Wacky's. Vacation. Oh. What is that?
That's Father's quick head and hand wash.
I'm getting out of here right now.
Oh, now, Tim, you were so tired.
No.
Why don't you take a rest? Here, lie down. This is Father's lucky bed.
Lucky bed?
Yes, you see, when people get up on the left-hand side of the bed, they're very, very cross. So Father invented a bed that always gets you up on the right-hand side.
Say, if that bed can make me forget the Wackies, I'll try it.
Yeah.
Oh.
There you are on your right side. Don't that make you feel better?
I gotta get out of here.
Dearie, isn't this a restful place?
Irene, what happened? I thought you gave this woman room 303.
Well, I certainly did.
Well, what is she doing in 205?
Well, it's perfectly all right, Tim. She's in 303 and we're in 205.
What do you mean?
Look at the door.
Now, what's the idea of all the numbers on one door?
Well, we only have the one guest room.
What's that?
A customer.
A customer? Maybe it's my boss. Oh, Irene! Irene!
Welcome to the Wacky Inn. Take the car around to the back. This way, folks.
It is Mr. Clifford. Irene, you've got to send them away. Oh, what's the use?
Are you sure this is the right place, Markham?
Well, he told me he was taking a summer home. Maybe he's changed his mind. How do you do?
How do you do?
I'd like to know if Mr.
If you can get room and board? Yes, this is the place. And we have nice rooms, too. Our rates are very good, too. We like them.
I want to know, is there a Mr. Ryan here?
Oh, yes. There he is.
Oh, hello, Mr. Clifford.
Hello, Ryan. This is Mrs. Clifford.
How you do?
I thought you were taking a house.
So did I. Oh, that is, I changed my mind. But I always stop here. They're nice people.
Well, we'll stop over just to see you and the missus.
Oh, that'll be nice.
I can give you 2 nice connecting rooms.
Oh, sweet.
Oh, thanks, sir. I think you're nice, too.
Girlie, will you hurry?
I can give you room 202, 303, 502, 702.
We've got to have connecting rooms.
They all connect.
Didn't give me anything.
Register.
This is too heavy. I'll hold it for a while.
Give me that.
Now, Mr. Clifford, if you don't like the place, so I...
By the way, where's Mrs. Ryan?
Oh, she had to stay home.
Oh, Tim, you're always joking. I'm Mrs. Ryan. Mrs. Tim Ryan.
Oh, yes. I was just making fun. This is Irene. Irene, Mrs. Clifford and Mr. Clifford.
Hello. I'm glad to know you.
Don't change the subject. What rooms do you want?
Well, we'll look them over.
Going up! Stay lively!
We're leaving, you understand? We're leaving.
Tea time. That's Mother. Won't you stay for tea, folks?
We'll serve tea on the terrace. I wouldn't stay here another minute.
Oh, don't be so grouchy. Come on and have some tea.
I don't want any tea now.
Don't talk back to me. I don't like folks who talk back to me. Come on. Sit down. Mother?
I know.
Father, brother.
Hello, Irene.
Isn't this a nice, comfy place? Oh, I know you'll enjoy this. The tea will warm you up. Besides, it's only $1.25 with cookies. Sit down. You don't mind if some guests join us, do you?
Well,
You don't mind, do you?
No, of course not.
All right. Come on,
Ryan, you're fired. Come, dear.
Here. Don't you make a rumpus in my house. Besides, you set a bad example for those dogs.
boys, go out on the lawn and play.
Don't forget to come back in time for dessert.
Young woman, I came here to see if your husband had the qualifications to be my general manager and to look at his wife. And all I can say is...
Just a moment, Mr. Clifford. I'm a man with backbone, and I don't allow anyone to talk that way to me.
Sit down.
Don't you bully Tim, you big bully. Because if you do, he'll show you a thing or two.
He would, eh?
I certainly will.
That's just what I like. A born fighter.
What's that?
Someone with the spirit to speak up.
Well, Mr. Clifford, I'm this kind of a man.
Sit down.
Sit down, stop.
Yes, I'm afraid of nobody.
What did you say?
I'd like to see you talk back to me that way, you big bully.
Yes. Now, what have you got to say?
I'll tell you what I've got to say. I found the person to be my general sales manager, and I'm glad I came. Jim Ryan, congratulations.
Well,
That's the way to talk, Mr. Clifford. Tim, I knew you could do it. I knew that you had what it takes.
thanks, dear. And I'll fix you up a fine dinner. Goodbye, dear.
Goodbye. Miss, take a left.